Hey you guys, how's it going? Decivye here, and Nintendo just dropped some brand new Paper Mario the Origami King gameplay footage, and we're gonna talk about it in this episode. Is it good? Is it bad? Stay tuned. So we are just about a month away from the release of the brand new Paper Mario the Origami King game, and up until this point I've been really positive about the game, and I still am kind of, until Nintendo dropped this new new gameplay mechanics of the Origami King. And we're gonna be talking about that in this video, because there are a lot of things that are good about it, and there are also a lot of things that concern me about the upcoming game. So much so that I'm a little bit less enthusiastic coming into this new game, but I'll go ahead and talk about that just in a bit. But honestly, it's I don't know, man. Like, my emotions right now, they're split, There are good sides to the gameplay reveal. There are also some bad sides that I think could break this game entirely. But yeah, there was just so many things that were shown. It's kind of like it was a lot to take in for me, and I honestly didn't know how to feel after watching that video. I really didn't, because I don't know how to explain it, you guys. It's just really scary. I'm more scared about this game now more than ever, since we're just a month away from it. Mixed emotions here, but I'll try to compose myself here as I explain things to you guys. But let's go ahead and start off by talking about the things I liked about the gameplay reveal. Let's start off by talking about the partners. So it seems that it is confirmed that the partners are going to be returning in this Paper Mario game. Though it's not going to be the same as the originals Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and the original Paper Mario 64. So we're not too sure how the partners will work in this game. Do they have special abilities that will help you throughout the journey? We don't know yet. It's shown in this clip that partners may help you in battle, but this doesn't look like it's going to be a constant thing. So partners can only aid out maybe sometimes during battle, but I would have preferred that they would, be constant throughout your battles. But hey, the mere fact that they are bringing back the partners is a step in the right direction, like I've mentioned before, so I'm not going to grill them too hard on this just yet. Next up, we have the battle system. Yes, this is one of the things that I liked about the reveal. They showed more of how the battle is going to play out in this game. You guys, no more consumable items. That alone is phenomenal. We have permanent attacks now. Thank God. The ring system, I kind of like that concept. It seems that if we are able to line up the enemies in a certain way, we get an additional power boost or, some special bonus stats, which is a new take to the battle, and I'm okay with it. It's actually fresh and it feels unique. The fact that there's a time limit to which you can rotate the wheel adds a little bit more pressure to the battle, which I quite like. Is the battle system the same as the original Paper Mario games? Not exactly, but it does have the good qualities of the previous battle system, and they also added in their new twists here and there, which makes it a little bit more unique. And, for me, so far, from what I'm seeing, the battle system is looking good. So I don't know, yeah, it's a positive thing for me. Next up, we have how the overworld looks. I mean, this game just looks so good. Let's start off with the level design. The level design of this game has some interesting choices. I mean, we have a jungle, to a desert, to some ruins, to open oceans, to a ninja world. There's I don't know. It seems like an interesting concept to me. The whole overworld of this game. It looks good. It feels open. It's just there's just so many things to explore in this game. And that's what I like about the Paper Mario game, where you have a lot of things to explore. And in this game, it looks like it has the aspects of Thousand Year Door, and they injected it with steroids, and there's just boom! It's like a massive world that you could explore, or at least that's how they're showing it in this snippet, or in this video. But I'm gonna keep a positive mindset about this whole world, because we're not really too sure how it's going to be yet. But I'm hoping that it's open, and just by the looks of it, it feels open. And there's just so many things you can do to, in terms of exploring. It seems like Nintendo has actually, focused on a lot of secrets here. And yeah, I can't wait to explore each and every one of them. It should be a fun one. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about minigames, but minigames in this game is a positive aspect for me. It's just that extra thing that you can do aside from the main storyline or the main, the main objective. So the fact that they added mini games to this, pretty cool to me. It's just more things to do, more playtime hours, and that's always a good thing for me. And some of the games also looks really interesting, like the air battles and the canoe ride. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but it's a positive, and yeah, that's it. But let me just say real quick, look at this stage scene over here. Doesn't it kind of remind you of the Paper Mario battles in the original? How we were in front of a stage? I don't know if they were just trying to tease us or whatever, but yeah, kind of cool. Hammering toads and freeing them of their origami state is actually a positive thing I find about this game. There's actually a purpose to freeing these guys. They actually help you out in battle later down the line, which again is a really cool concept. It's fresh, it's unique, and there's not a lot of negative things that I could say about this whole concept. It's just good all around, and I like it. So those are all the things I liked about the gameplay reveal, but now let's get into the things I didn't like about the gameplay reveal and how I think that it can actually break the entire game of this Paper Mario game. The way we have to set the castle free is kinda lame to me. Oh, we need to find the end of the 5 ribbons and cut them so that we could free the castle. I don't know, you guys, it kind of just feels flat. I mean, when you're comparing it to, we have to find 7 crystal stars that unlocks an ancient door, it's kind of like night and day, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I don't know. To me, the story and that aspect, I don't know, you guys, it just didn't deliver for me. It just kind of felt flat right there. But I guess it's not too bad if they could execute it properly. But the thing is, we go on to the next thing that really grinded my gears. The boss fights that are supposedly guarding the ends of the ribbons, you guys. Nintendo, I don't know, just at this point, I feel that Nintendo has lost all creativity for their boss designs. I mean, just look at this. It's so basic, and it just feels, I don't know, doesn't it piss you off? This is so basic, it's unoriginal, it feels so lazy. Real world stuff as boss fights, it just I don't know, you guys. It's just, I don't want to get too grilled up on it. I hope there are still a lot of other boss fights in the game that make up for this. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. But I really hope that there are other unique boss fights in the game aside from these ones. But I mean, just come on, Nintendo. Seriously? What's even worse is how we go about fighting them. We have to actually spin the ring so that we could make our way to the boss's weakness so that we could take it down that way. I mean, why couldn't we just stick to the traditional, strategy fighting? Instead, we got this. I'm sorry, but it felt flat. And as much as I want to be positive about this game, this thing, I don't know, it can break it. It can honestly break it. I'm seeing Sticker Stars residue, and let's not get into Sticker Stars here, but I'm seeing Sticker Stars residue. Oh my god, I hope, I don't know, I say I don't know a lot because I really don't know how to feel about the boss fights in this game. Please, you could have just stuck to this, regular strategy battles, but you have to. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot, but that's because I'm at a loss for words, you guys. Like, I'm at a loss with how I feel about, you know, the boss battle system in this game. It's not a good thing. It's really not a good thing, and I'm not looking forward to it. And honestly, if it's poorly executed, this can ruin the game for me. Like, boss battles are such a big thing for me. Like, you don't want to be going. You want to be going into a boss battle, you know, afraid of your enemy. Like, oh my God! Like, here we go. It's a boss battle, but like, I mean, look at these designs, guys. Like, honestly, how can I be riled up about a boss battle, you know, with them looking like this? Huh? But you know what? I'm gonna keep a positive mind. There may be other bosses, hopefully. Fingers crossed that, you know. But I don't know. This is scary to me. It really is. Next up, the battle system looking like it will be pointless. So when you finish a fight here, guys, it doesn't seem like you are going to get any EXP. So my only question about this whole gameplay reveal is, what is the point of battling? Because based on what Nintendo is showing us, there is no point to battling. Not unless that coins are going to have a huge impact on this game. But aside from that, what are we actually fighting for? I don't see any level systems here, so that can't be it. So what's the point of battling? No one even explained it. The only thing we get after finishing a fight is the coins. And I doubt that coins are going to be of high impact in this game. So in turn, battling, although you made it a cool concept and a cool, you know, the battle system looks kind of cool, what's the point? And this scares me a lot, because if they're going to do it like they did in Color Splash, wherein the battle system was like next to useless, or even worse, if they did it like Color Splash where the battling was completely useless, what is the point? You know, battling has always been the biggest thing in Paper Mario. Like, you battled to level up, you battled to make yourself stronger. But in this game, if we're just gonna be battling for some coins that we could get through other methods, like, there's just no point in battling. You know what I mean? And that scares me, and that's really going to negatively affect this game. Like, it's another thing that could break it completely. And if they're just going to do the thing where, like, oh, we're gonna use the battle system to increase your confetti size because you're gonna use confetti to fill in the holes, that's complete bullshit. I don't even care about the confetti thing. Like, the confetti thing is another negative thing about the game. It's completely useless and pointless to me. Like, I don't dig it. It shouldn't even be there, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but for me, it shouldn't even be there. But yeah, if they're going to make the battle system like, oh, you could fill up your confetti bar, like, no, I don't give a shit. Please don't put that in the game. Please and thank you. So that's another big thing. Like, honestly, like, if they make the battle, if they make the reason for battle to increase your confetti points and thing, that's honestly gonna ruin the game for me. Like, I might not even finish the game, because honestly, that's game changing right there. That in a negative way. That's it's like, God damn it, Nintendo, you screwed me again. You know what I mean? We've been screwed for the past 2 games, and although Paper Mario Color Splash was like leaps and heads ahead of Sticker Stars, you're still giving us that same crap that we don't even like. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying Color Splash is a crap game, but you know what I mean? The OG fans of Paper Mario will understand where I'm coming from completely, and if you're not an OG fan, I guess you're gonna have a hard time, like, understanding my point. But yeah, and when I say OG, I mean the original 2. I don't consider Super Paper Mario OG. I'm sorry for the people who like Super Paper Mario, but to me, yeah, meh. So that's about it for all the things I dislike about the gameplay reveal. I know it may not seem much, and the positives may outweigh the negatives, but the thing is, the weight of the negative factors of this gameplay reveal is just so heavy, you guys. Like, it's so heavy. And if my thoughts on it are correct, and Nintendo's, you know, really went down that road again, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm a pretty positive person about the Paper Mario franchise, but I don't know. They're treading on thin ice here. But let's start to wrap things up here. Overall, am I excited for the Paper Mario game? Yes, not as excited as I was before, but yes, I'm still excited. And the reason why I am a little bit less excited is because of the weight of those negative things that I mentioned. Like they're just screaming sticker stars too, which is really scary for me because I don't want another sticker stars. You know what I mean? Is this Paper Mario a return to form? The answer is, or my answer is, kinda, not really, but at the same time, yes. Let me explain that a bit. The partners are coming back in some variation. It may not be exactly the same, but at least they are there. The battle system is still turn-based, and they seem to be going back to the original like permanent weapons. And the world feels open. It feels like it's an open world game, a lot of things that you can explore, and it doesn't feel like another sticker star or color splash mapping. And I say no, it's not a return to form because it's still technically not an RPG, or there are not enough elements to make it an RPG game. They took out the leveling, the boss fights don't feel as, strategic as they did before. And it still feels like it's a different game from the originals. And yeah, I don't think it's a return to form completely, but it's like a kind of return to form. It's like a semi return to form kind of game. Now, I've mentioned this before, that this Paper Mario game should not be a clone of the originals, but they should be taking the good aspects of those games and injecting it with steroids, putting their own twists and, creativity to make it an even better game. Nintendo did definitely take some good aspects of the previous games, and they also added in, fresh new elements to this one that makes it a compelling buy. However, Nintendo also did some dumb shit here. Now, will this dumb shit break the game? Only time will tell, you guys. We're about a month away from finding out. Do I still think that this Paper Mario can beat out the original, 2 games? My answer to that is yes and no, maybe. The thing is, the boss fights kinda impacted it, severely. Like, when I saw that, I was like, that's it. This is it. This is not going to be better than the Thousand Year Door or Paper Mario 64. But the thing is, if they can pull off the other aspects of the game to make it overshadow the crappy boss fights here, or I think crappy boss fights because they're just so unoriginal, you guys. But if they can do cool things that can overshadow it, then it might have the slightest, chance of being better than the Thousand Year Door or the original 64. But honestly speaking, that's a long shot. Honestly, that's a real long shot. I think it's gonna be a miracle if they pull that off, to be honest. Because, them boss fights, though, it makes me want to cry. Nintendo, why? But I'm still hoping Nintendo's gonna prove us all wrong. And, it could be a great game. Don't get me wrong, this game could still be great regardless. It just may not compete with, the originals, or who knows, they might pull off a surprise and be completely better than the originals. I'm hoping Nintendo proves me wrong, and yeah, we just have to wait and see at this point in time. So what do you guys think about the new Paper Mario game after seeing the new gameplay? Do you guys think it's complete trash? Do you guys like it? Are you guys excited? Are you guys less excited? Leave your thoughts on the comment section below. I'll respond to each and every one of them if I get the chance to. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like. And if you guys have not already, subscribe and join the colony. Once again, you guys, take care, and I will catch you in the next video.